Wherever you are. Catherine, we're ready to go whenever you are.
Hello. Can you hear me okay now?
We can. Catherine, you can start whenever you're ready.
Lovely. Okie dokie. Hi, Alex. Good to talk to you. Good challenge, this. What appeals about your low move to Huddersfield?
Oh, no. I heard about this now a week ago, and, I like what the manager said, so, it's an opportunity for me to come and play some football before the end of the season, which I wanted to do, and I thought that was the right choice for me, so I came in and, want to kick on and play.
It's not the easiest task for you. You'll know where Huddersfield Town are in the table. What did the club say to you to actually sell it to you to come here?
It was more than like the manager. The conversation I had with the manager. I was very pleased with his words. So, it's a great club, and I trained today, and it was very good. So, it's the gaffer had a lot to do with it. So, yeah.
Yeah. What did he say to you?
He said, wanting to come and play, help the midfield out, try to progress the ball, win some tackles, protect the defence, progress the ball as normal. So that's what I wanted to do, and that's what, he said. So it's pretty straightforward for me.
Equally, you've worked closely with Mauricio Pochettino at Chelsea. What's he like to have as a gaffer? And again, what does he want from you? What does he want out of this move for you?
No. Poch is a great gaffer, handled me very well while I was at Chelsea in a short period of time. Spoke to him a lot at the time, grateful for him to give me my debut, playing twice with the club. So for him, he just wants me to see me play, do very well, and come back to pre-season on a different level. So like a different man, with the more experience of playing the game. So that's pretty much it.
He's clearly a very big fan of yours, and It's been a pretty meteoric rise since you joined Chelsea. They've got such a talented, big squad, and yet you've maybe leapfrogged some other people and are already very much on the fringes of the first team. So what do you think it is that's given you the edge to actually get you into the position that you've been in over the last few months?
No, I just try to attack every day, 100%, work very hard in the training pitch, That's pretty much what I do. There's not much else I can really say, just a lot of hard work. That's pretty much it.
Clearly a lot of talent as well, though. How would you describe what you're going to bring to the team?
Oh, no, yeah. On the ball, I can play, I can pass, I work hard for the team. I can drive the ball very well. So, yeah, I don't really like speaking about my talent, I just like to speak about how hard I work, and the rest will show, So, yeah.
Yeah, it's an interesting dynamic, isn't it? How much of your development as a footballer, how much is it down to hard work? How much is it down to just natural ability? How much is it down to training? What do you put it down to?
Probably training and hard work, pretty much. When you're on the field, you put some hours behind it. I've put a lot of hours behind it, extra hours to be where I am today. And just impressing a lot of people at the club and stuff. So that's pretty much what I try to do. And also when I'm playing in the games as well, just working hard, working my socks off, that's pretty much it.
You've clearly got a lot of strings to your bow. What is it that gives you a real kick out of playing football? Is it a great challenge, a great through ball, getting a goal? What is it that really kind of lights that fire inside of you as a professional player?
For me, it's a tackle. I love to tackle. I love to put a lot of challenges in, so that's what fires me a lot, I don't feel very happy if I don't put a tackle in, so yeah, probably challenges.
You're going to learn from one of the best in Jonathan Hobbit.
Yeah.
Huddersfield Town, who also likes to tackle. Yeah. How much is it down to perfect timing to get it just right?
Oh yeah, the perfect timing is obviously very, very key. You miss a few sometimes as well, but that happens. But that perfect timing, is fantastic. Like, it's very important.
You played alongside some fantastic, hugely talented, world-renowned players. Who particularly inspires you on the pitch?
Probably Ngolo Kante. When I played my first trial game for Chelsea, I played alongside him when I went down. So he played very well in that game, and he inspired me. I try to emulate his game as much as possible.
What's he like?
Very humble, quiet but very humble. Everyone loves him, and a very good role model to have.
What's it going to take for you to reach the same level then and be talked about in the same breath as somebody like Ngolo Kante?
Just to get my head down and play football. I don't think there's much I can really do. Obviously, he's a world-class player, well-talented player. So just work hard and just see what happens in it.
We're looking forward to hopefully seeing you in action on Sunday against Manchester City. Now, just looking back at your appearances with Chelsea, you were on the bench, weren't you, for that incredible 4-4 draw back in December. What was it like watching that game unfold up close and personal?
That game was electric. I was on the bench and I was off my seat half the time because that game was fantastic. Probably the best game I've been involved in on the bench. So, it was very good, very good. Took a lot of experiences out of that game.
How much did you just kind of almost enjoy it as a spectacle? And equally, how much was it in the back of your mind, like, I could actually get called upon it, so you've got to keep your head kind of focused for the match?
At all times you've got to keep your head focused, because the gaffer could call you to come on at any time of the pit, at any time of the stage. So, you've got to keep focused even though you're trying to just enjoy and have a good time.
Equally, you see the talent of Manchester City, but they're not infallible. They will lose the odd game. They must have some chinks in their armour. Do you see this as a good opportunity to really test yourself against some of the potentially the best players in the world, depending on who Guardiola selects?
Of course. You have to go to every game think you can win, or you're just not going to perform at your best. So, it's a very good opportunity for the club and the players to show what they're about and try win the game.
Yeah, it's the key to it, to sort of go there and not show aside too much respect.
Exactly, just to have to ruffle a few feathers, and try win the game.
And is this, in some ways, the perfect potential Huddersfield Town debut for you? It's not the league match and the pressures that brings. It's a one-off, potentially winner takes all, get in there and get stuck in.
Of course, yeah. It's a game I'm looking forward to be involved in, so have to wait and see what happens and hopefully I'll play.
Well, look, we wish you the best of luck. Good luck on Sunday. Thank you, Alex.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, Catherine. We'll just come to Stephen in the room.
Alex, the fans here will love a tackle as well. I think they'll be quite keen on that answer. You played as a winger when you were a bit younger, I think I'm right in saying. Was that sort of your willingness to get stuck in? Is that part of why you've ended up sort of dropping into that deep line midfield? When I was younger, I used to play in a lot of positions, like you find yourself, played predominantly as a winger when I was younger. And then recently when I was, around 16, 17, I started to move more down the pitch in the midfield role because of, my energy and I can tackle a lot. So I started to really like that position, So I came to Chelsea and I started just really excelling on that position, winning a lot of tackles and stuff. So that's why I like playing like a deep line midfielder for myself. So yeah. Is that where the gaffer sees you playing?
Yeah, playing as a deep line midfielder or just in front of Hoggy, like an 8 type or a 6. I could play as a base by myself, or I could play in a 2. I can play in, so that's where I see myself playing.
We've had quite a few of your Chelsea teammates at John Smith over the years. Levi Colwill, Trev Chalobah, Ben Chilwell. Have you spoken to any of those before you made the move here?
Yeah, I spoke to Levi the day before I came down. I say it's a very good place to come and play. Everyone here is very appreciative, good people. So he had very good comments about the club.
We've had, I think, at Huddersfield maybe a little bit of a lack of creativity at times. We've talked a lot about sort of the defensive side. Do you feel like you can offer a bit of something on the ball as well?
Yeah, of course. I can offer, some passes, to create more chances as well for the club, for the team, which is lacking a little bit. So yeah, I'll be excited to do that.
I guess that's the thing, isn't it? It's sort of, as a midfielder, I think sometimes you talk about defensive midfield, midfield, but you have to do a bit of all.
Yeah, you got to do a bit of all, of course. As a midfielder, you got to have a bit of both, So, yeah, I'll be looking to do that.
Best of luck.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Cheers, Steve. We'll just come to Leon from the One Coach next year.
Hi, Alex. He's your hero, Kante. You're playing in a trial game. How were you sort of nervous? It was a game of Charlton.
Yeah.
How do you remember? Do you remember being sorry? Because it was strange when you played next to your idol.
Yeah. it was strange, you know, because that week I was playing for Norwich on a Monday, the 21s game, and then on the Thursday I was playing, you know, with Kante. So it was so I didn't really let that get into my head. You know, I just had to focus on, you know, myself and play, but obviously he helped my performance dramatically. So I just had to focus, and you know, I didn't really pay attention to it until after the game, because obviously I had a job to do. So. But it was a very, very good experience for myself.
Yeah. What habits have you sort of got? I mean, you watch him on the training ground every day, and it's not just about on the pitch. It's been a good professional, everything, isn't it? You know?
You have to be a good professional off the pitch, on the pitch. You know, just be ready to work every day. You know, so yeah.
It sounds like you've been ready for this move for a while. Because I know you were at Norwich last year. You wanted to get more game time and everything, and now you've got that chance.
Yeah.
You know, getting that experience in the Championship is massive for you.
Well, I was at Norwich, you know, the people are there fantastic, you know. And I made the decision to move to Chelsea. I'm obviously playing the 21s for a little bit, and obviously joined up with the first team for a little bit, and then now obviously this January I have the opportunity to, you know, come and play for Huddersfield for half a season. So, you know, obviously I want to play and, you know, show people what I can do and stuff. So I'm ready to play, you know, just to, you know, get some fitness in me, get some, you know, minutes in me, and I'll be ready to play and start.
Yeah. When people say you're a winger, you get a little bit, not annoyed, but, you know, no, I'm a midfielder sort of thing, you know, because that's where you clear yourself. No, I understand that, you know, some people may not really understand like where I'm from or who I used to be, but obviously now, you know, recently I've changed over to be the good, you know, midfielder, so, you know, it just happens sometimes. Yeah. Now, I've had a look. You're from Bedford.
Yeah.
It's a big rugby area.
Yeah.
You're a tough midfielder. Did you sort of, as you were a young lad, did you try around at rugby? Did that anything like that? Or?
When I went to a private school in Norwich, I used to play a bit of rugby. Yeah. I used to play a bit of rugby from year 6 to about year 9, and I stopped playing. But I was good. Yeah.
So did you get tough when you were up in anything?
Yeah, of course. You know, I remember playing a lot of games. So sometimes I'll play rugby in the morning. I'll go train and play training for Norwich in the afternoon. So yeah, I remember. Yeah, it was good. That was good. Definitely toughened me up.
Yeah. And look, does your brother play as well, or did he? Tell us a little bit about that.
My younger brother plays. He's currently at Norwich at the moment. But nah, he's a good player. He's similar to me, very similar. Good tackler. Good. He's got a bit of both feet. He's a good player. He's one to watch in the future for sure.
Yeah. Is it younger than you?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. It's about 15.
Yeah. So it's a nice. He's got someone to sort of look up to and follow. Really.
Yeah.
Did you do your research on Huddersfield? You mentioned there's Levi's played here.
I know Izzy J. Brown, Casey Palmer, all done relatively well here. You know, so I know Levi's came here and played. 2 years ago and done really well, and now he's excelling. You know, so it's fantastic to see.
Yeah. I mean, you hopefully become a man in the footballing sense. It's everything as well. It's living away from your comfort zone and all that. You don't really know that many people here, and it's going to be massive for your football education, your life education.
Yeah, I'll experience a lot being here. You know, not just on the pitch from the people around, but especially off the pitch as well. Yeah. You know, obviously living by myself. You know, getting to know myself a little bit better. You know, it'll be a fantastic experience for me. Yeah. You know, when I return from Chelsea, I would have learned a lot of new things from a lot of, you know, very experienced people around this area, around the club. You know, even the players themselves. So it'll be fantastic for me. You know, regardless of the situation.
And the first team lads have helped you with Chelsea, little word in. Yeah. Just tell us a little bit about that.
Oh yeah, no. When I was there, I used to speak to, you know, all the Chelsea lads. You know. Reece James, the captain, you know, all the time, Thiago Silva. So speak to them about a few things, you know, about opportunities and stuff. So their words of advice were very, very influential on me, myself, you know. So for the time I was training over there, you know, building relationships, you know, because I was obviously there for about 3-4 months. So it was good. Yeah.
It's some place to make your debut on something.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, it'll be someplace. Looking forward to it, man.
Very best of luck, Alex.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, and we'll just come back onto the laptop. We're working over in the sun.